Sunday. Soul Food Sunday. Easter Sunday. Christ Day. Let's go. Peace and love to my family on this Easter Sunday. Every day is God Day. Every day is your day. Show love, everybody. Show love. Let's go. Peace, power, prosperity to the family. I am Minister Corbin. I hope you guys are celebrating Easter, however, whatever way you may celebrate you and the family. It is always a pleasure to embrace each and every one of you watching. Once again, this is Easter. I wanted to do a special video for Easter. The title is Easter equals transformation. I see a lot of my family putting Resurrection Sunday. I remember being a little bit younger when Easter was celebrated as big as Christmas and Thanksgiving. I guess as we get older, the propaganda, everything is buy, sell. But I still want to touch on Easter on this Soul Food Sunday. Now, for the most part, we all know the story of Easter. If you don't, I'm going to quickly touch on it while also giving you the metaphysical meaning of Easter. Easter leads us off to the crucifixion of Christ, leading him into being put into the cave by Joseph of Arimathea, who was a good associate with Christ. He was put inside the tomb. After 3 days, it was reported that when they checked this tomb that Christ's body was put inside, the tomb was covered with a rock so nobody could enter in there, and it was guarded. Somehow, when they went 3 days later to check on the body of Christ, the body wasn't there. The only thing that was left in that tomb was some linen. Everybody, especially Mary Magdalene, was, where's Christ? Where is his body? Then appeared to Mary 2 angels dressed in white. The question they asked Mary, why are you looking for the living amongst the dead? Now, I'm going to be going back and forth, religious, metaphysical, before this video ends, so you can kind of get a taste of what I'm about to bring to you. I want you to remember me saying on the 3rd day, he rose. Now, with the help of Joseph of Arimathea and Nicodemus, Christ's body was safely well kept in the tomb. In metaphysics, resurrection means the revealing word. In metaphysics, Easter symbolizes the resurrection of the I am, which is within you. Easter is known for life and death, for overcoming the pain and sorrow that Christ had to overcome. But in metaphysics, remember, when we talk about Jesus, you are the representation of Jesus. This is our brother. The I am within you, the I am that allows you to have abundance, the I am that allows you to have great health, great wealth, the abundance that allows you to know that you are a child of God. It is now time to wake that spirit up, because the tomb in the Bible represents this material world. And in this world, people, you sometimes forget that you are spirit, and you get enclosed, you get caught up, you get wrapped up in this tomb that we call material ism that we call this world, this tomb that we call the body. Some of us think this is all that is of us. And so we get caught in it. We get caught in this illusion of a world, thinking that's all, not knowing that we are spiritual beings having a physical experience. So it is time, family, to awaken your I am. Remember what I told you, your I am. In the beginning was the Word. The Word is with God. The Word was with God. That word is I am. Be careful what comes out your mouth after you say I am. It better be I am amazing. I am rich. I am healthy. I am wealthy. Because if it's anything, do not compare to you or anybody how your life ends. Easter represents transformation, the awakening of your I am, your awakening of you knowing your true self and now stepping into your divineness, your divinity, your greatness. Some of you don't even realize that the best part of you is just about to get started, but you're on this cusp right now where I don't want to leave. I got too comfortable. I don't know what's ahead, but you gotta go ahead. You gotta take that next flight because that's where your greatest life will be. You cannot be a hindrance to yourself, and you cannot let anybody become a hindrance to you. Resurrection is Easter, and Easter is resurrection, which means it is time for you to let the old body go. Let the old world go and now step into your new greatness. How many of you are ready to do that? So don't let Easter just be another day where you celebrate with friends, sit back, eat, YouTube, Netflix, and chill. Understand that Easter represents a resurrection. On the third day, he got up and he left out of that tomb. So you, because of Christ, because of what Christ have done for us, because of that Christ consciousness that is within us, we are able to get out this depression, anxiety, this stress that we build for each other. We are able to rise above all that materialistic and go within to our I am. That's what we need to realize, family. In 2024, you ain't looking for nobody to save you. Christ is already within you, waiting on you. I knock on the door, waiting for you to open it. Are you going to open it? Or are you going to keep on complaining about what you don't got, what you may want, and who got it that you ain't got it? Because the only thing that's going to change your life is you changing your life. Life is about motion. Life is about action. Life is about keeping it going, not being stagnant, not waiting for somebody else to do something for you, but for you to realize your divinity, for you to realize that Christ has been within you the whole time. Or are you so used to making excuses and blaming everybody else for your problems? We're not on that now. What we on is divinity, realizing that our greatness has been here the whole time, and it's been us who hasn't waken up to our I am. I encourage you to wake up to your I am. Realize that God is not in the sky judging you for every sin that you have did. But within me saying that, you as a child of God, created in the image of God, is responsible for every idle thought that comes out your mind. Now, can you handle that? That's a big responsibility for you to control every idle thought. What comes out your mouth? What comes out your mind? Look at your life where you at now, and if it's good, if it's great, then guess what? You did it. You accomplished that. If it's bad, if it sucks, guess what? You did the same thing. You know the old saying, whether you think you can or whether you think you can't, you are right. So on this Easter, realize that on the third day he rose. After being on that cross, after sacrificing his life for humanity, after having Joseph of Arimathea and Nicodemus, who Nicodemus would only come holler at Jesus at nighttime. He didn't want to be seen with Jesus in the public, so at nighttime he would holler at Jesus on all the wisdom and gnosis that Jesus had. He was a big supporter of Jesus, but he just didn't show that support in public. So when it was time for Jesus to be buried, I guess you could say, he had a great hand in making sure his body was well preserved. On the third day, he rose. Now, the Bible don't tell you this, but when they seen Christ after he resurrected, he was what we call the astral body. Now, it is a proven fact, once we go sleep every night, we die. Every night. And we are into our astral body, which connects us to our astral world. So when we start talking about certain things which are concerning Christ, after his resurrection, he was in his astral body when he came back and taught the disciples. And he talked to Mary. And he was in that body for quite some years after that, teaching before he eventually left again. So before I leave, and I didn't want to do a long video, I just want to really touch on Easter. Resurrection. In metaphysics, resurrection means the revealing word. We know that word to be I am. So in metaphysics, Easter symbolizes leaving the material world or the tomb, rising in your power. You cannot live this life and call yourself a child of God or a son or daughter of God and not step inside your power. When you are one with God, it's a certain type of walk you're going to walk. It's a certain type of talk you're going to talk. And both are governed by power of God. The certainty that you are divinely driven by a higher force. Easter is you leaving the old, stepping inside the new. Easter is you leaving the old, stepping inside the new. Leave the old world of negativity, the old world of hatred, the old world of stress, the old world of depression, the old world of worrying. Leave that world behind and step into this new world. You see this white, the white represents purity. Step inside this new world of just being pure, of just being free, just being truthful, just being able to be loved and give love. Walk inside your path of divinity. Nobody's going to stop you except you. Easter represents transformation, transmutation. Are you ready to change? Are you ready to be renewed by changing the way you think? If you are ready to sit back and I reach my hands out to you, these are my hands and I reach them out to you. If you are ready to sit back and change your life, just reach your hand out. Reach your hand out. You are not alone in this world. Stop thinking you are alone. As sure as my hands are reached out, you are now feeling the energy of Christ within you. As sure as my hands are being reached out, you have to understand that God loves you. God is with you. I'm not talking about no God, no sky. I'm talking about the God within you. Wake up to your divinity and know who you are. You don't have to worry about stress. You don't have to worry about somebody not loving you or somebody not taking care of you. Love yourself, take care of yourself, and watch the true love, the true people who truly loves you come. You don't have to worry about being sick. Know that God is your doctor. Heal yourself with the presence of God. Have your faith be as strong as your sight, and you will be healed, my family. You have to realize that Christ is in here and Christ loves you. That Christ loves you. Be strong, my people. God is here with you. Know that. With that being said, family, I love you so much. Continue to know your strength. Enjoy your Easter, but realize that Easter is transformation, transmutation. If you want to change your world, change the way you think about the world and change the way you think about the people around you. Don't expect people to change. Don't expect situations to change unless you are putting the action and emotion into changing it yourself. This is Minister Corbin. Until next time, peace, love, and prosperity. On the third day, he rose. Peace and love.